She be watching my streams go up. She be calling me viral.
I don't know what that was, sorry. Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about this real quick. Because I don't know if everybody saw this situation. It was weird. It was weird. Can I put it up in a higher quality? Do I have to pay for higher quality? You probably have to pay for higher quality on Twitter.
Phone, I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her.
Thanks for coming in, lady.
Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow, and take care. Drop him that base, we'll take care of it.
Can I be mean to him? Yeah, you can. Maybe we should just go. Oh. Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah. He's he's getting a little closer. That's Oh.
This is so weird. This is such weird behavior.
I think we're just gonna go. Let's go. Oh no, we're not. Hey, excuse me?
No!
Security?
Emily, no!
Hey,
Stop!
Whoa!
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Get away from
now.
security!
Wait, I saw people say that the cameraman wasn't doing it. He's actively, like, I know he's keeping the camera, like, on them, but he's actively, like, blocking the guy from getting to them. If I was there, I would tackle him in a way he's never been tackled before. I'd tackle him like he is the president. Hey, that's valid, though. This is why I'm scared of women. What do you mean, can I be me? What? Can we slow down before we jumped onto the wrong side?
Right now. I'll kill you right now. I'll kill you right now.
Yeah, people were acting like the cameraman didn't do. He'd actively put himself in between them and the attacker, like, the entire time.
Security, please! Security!
I don't even think he was like, he might have had a knife. I can't like, oh, thank you, Akib.
She be watching my streams go up. She be calling me viral.
Tokyo, please. It was weird. It's very weird. It's very, very weird behavior. Ramadan Mubarak, brother. Ramadan Mubarak, Kuruski. I don't know if that's turning on my... Okay, it is. I didn't even watch it properly. I gotta lock it. Bro, so there was like a stalker. He'd been following them for a while. He'd seen them at the start of the stream. He'd taken off his hoodie and reappeared. And then he was just following them. And it was just a super weird situation to be in. I don't think any woman deserves it. I don't think anybody deserves to be in a situation like that, bro. That's a weird situation. The cameraman is carrying 10K worth of equipment. Yeah. No, that's for Eid, bro. That's for Eid. It's Eid al-Fitr, I believe. I think. Yeah, no, not I think it is. I don't know why people were attacking them over it. That's super weird.
He kept running and trying to get something out of his pocket. And like I said, like, you guys, when that clip cuts off, like, we had to run into a store screaming that somebody was going to kill us so that somebody would step in and let us in the back. And we were lucky that one of the workers, who was not, like, questioning us, actually, like, believed us, and he put us all in the back. And they're panicked. They didn't know what to do, so they tried to...
That's so jarring. I don't know why nobody was really, like, trying to help. Like, the security wasn't really doing much in the clip either.
Bring us behind the buildings to help us, but we didn't know where he was. I think when we went in the store, he backed off because it was a lot of people. And so we don't know where he was. We didn't know where he went, and we had to beg the workers to hide us because they kept trying to tell us that it's not their fault, but they kept trying to get us to go back around where it happened and saying that he was gone, but we said we didn't know if he was gonna come back. And so we had to hide in a shed.
That's so sad. This is heartbreaking to watch. Bro, and I feel like I don't know how everybody is like, everybody who like on the internet, there's been bare people who've had like the complete wrong reaction to this, like, oh, it's not that deep, oh, you didn't do anything, oh, this or that. And it's like, bro, see, a massive, bro, that's terrifying. That's a terrifying thing to happen, bro. And it's like they were cornered in the situation. Like, there's not much you can do. Even in your situation, bro, that's terrifying. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh my god, bro. I've been rage. I started this clip briefly. I think he has like the right response to everybody who is saying like the stupid stuff in response to the situation. Because it was really, I don't get it. Like, what if that was your mom, your sister, your auntie, your grandma? Like, you would be just as scared as they were for them. Like, you'd be heartbroken that happened to them. He had rips in his clothes and had dirt everywhere, and he was barefoot. Oh, that's terrifying, bro. That's actually terrifying. But people are acting like it's weird for them to be crying and to be emotional. Like, that's a traumatic thing to happen. Like, that's not a normal thing to happen at all. I don't get it.
The internet houses a lot of, I know y'all hate this word, but it is what it is. A lot of you incel niggas that never been in real life situations.
Yeah.
Or haven't seen other people in real life situations and then how they handle the aftermath of speaking on a serious situation they're in. Emotions come out. People cry. I promise you. That just happens.
Yeah.
That just happens. Any normal person watching this could understand why Cinna cried.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You have been in those situations and you do not hang around enough people to even speak on. Shut the fuck up. You just stay on your little internet, you little fucking geek. Stay on your little internet playing little Marvel Rivals.
That's what I'm saying. Bro.
Opinion on shit don't matter because you're real.
What was he just about to say? He stopped himself from saying something there. But no, I 100% agree. Like, bro, I don't understand how you could sit there, see the situation and be like, why are you crying? Like, it's not that deep. Like, bro, it is that deep. Bro, that was a serious situation that happened there. That could have gone so differently. They're lucky to even be okay after a situation like that. So for you to sit there and watch it and be like, oh, they're like, I don't see why they're crying. They're kind of dragging it out, this or that. It's weird. That's a weird reaction to have in response to that, bro. It's a very weird reaction. Like, I can't wrap my head around that. I can't understand how you could see that and not understand why they'd be upset about it. Why they would cry thinking back in that moment.
I don't use the word because, you know what I'm saying? But you know what you is. You feel me? You know what you is. You know what you is, bro. But at the end of the day, we're glad everybody's okay. Hear that right?
Nah, for real. I'm glad they made it out okay. I want to see if this guy covers it a bit more. It's like listening to an MMA fan complain about a fighter not fighting well. What a comparison.
Act I've ever seen on a live stream happen yesterday. An heinous act I've ever seen on a live stream happen yesterday. While on the boardwalk, Imaru, Cece, and Valkyrie were minding their own business, having a good time, just being with their collective of people. And we see the altercation that happens where a man, I don't know if he's a fan, I don't know if he's a stalker, I don't know what he is. He literally walks up to them and attacks them.
I don't know what he was either. This is just such a weird thing to watch happen.
Hey, excuse me? No! Emily, no! Hey, stop! Whoa!
Fight right now.
What?
Get away from now. Hey,
what's going Security! On? He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Right now. I'll kill you right now.
Fuck off.
Kill you right now.
Now, as an update, it's glad that they're safe. They got home. You know, the police eventually do show up in the situation, but nothing that I saw in this video provoked any sort of situation like this. And if anything, a video like this just uncovered honest to God, horrible truth that we need to discuss as a community. Not just as IRL streamers, not just as content creators, but as men in general.
A change for the better, as you would say.
Okay.
And the change would be for her number.
Oh.
If you like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her. I'm gonna keep following
Why is that the conclusion that he reached? Yeah, literally. In America, it's a whole different ball game. Yo, what's good, man? What's good? He could have had any weapon on him in that moment. I don't get his thought process though.
No! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really riz.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's not the riz.
Get behind me.
See, like, look at the start. Like, at the beginning of the interaction, they thought it was all jokes. It was like, oh, nah. We just dissecting the situation where Sinner, Valkyrie, and was it Pokemon as well, or was it someone else? I'm not sure. They got attacked on the stream. But like, I lost my thought process. I completely lost my thought process just then. Oh, okay, yeah. At first, it was like it was all jokes. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, like I'm not gonna give you my number. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to like hurt his feelings or anything. And his conclusion was, I'm just gonna follow them. I'm not sure who it was. I'm not sure who the other one was. I'm not gonna lie. It's because I saw Pokemon, Valkyrie, and Sinner on stream the other day, so I just assumed it was all three of them. It was someone else. Who's the third one? I'm not sure.
So this guy started harassing these women, stalking these women, following these women, and ultimately threatening these women because he couldn't get a phone number. This is why women are inclined to, you know, give some sort of fake phone number, you know, put something in their phone or give them anything and just deal with the situation later on, is because of creepos like this person right here. And looking at the entirety of the clip, I can see how a lot of people thought that this was some sort of content or bit, is because this guy was seen interacting with them earlier on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Emily, is that? No way. Yo, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Let's get a picture. Wait, but can I rap to you real quick?
This is Sinna. Hello.
I was waiting for it.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
My name's Russell.
Hi. Nice to
Ray.
meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Emily, could you take
Rosie.
a photo?
Rosie, nice to meet you. My name's Russell.
Okay.
Russell.
She can take a pic.
Oh, we can't because we have a.
We actually we're on a time limit.
Yeah, we're on a time limit. So.
There's no time frame.
Did you want to pic?
Oh, sorry. Excuse us.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
Do we get a photo?
Oh yeah.
Why do they say rhyme?
Because his name's Russell.
Did you call me Russell?
No, his name is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ah, nah, man. This is peak.
Russell.
Oh!
She's had a long week.
I am running on like 3 hours of sleep. Please forgive me. My brain is actually like lagged.
Yeah.
Let's take a picture. Fuck it, let's get one, Rosie. Come on.
Cute. Rosie too.
He's so weird that he decided to go ahead and change clothes and then come back and reappear in the live stream, you know, maybe predict which way they were going. I really don't understand what he did. And then pose as somebody else that was totally a part of a different situation. Shout out to Valkyrie in that situation, because it looked like she recognized that this dude was a complete creepo, and she looked like she had her head on a swivel a little bit, but it seemed like there was some element of this being a part of the content or whatever the case may be. And I understand that that's why people didn't, you know, track or, you know, keep their eye on him, but at least she did, and she was a little bit aware of the situation that was going on. To see that,
he definitely was. He was definitely watching their stream and tracking them from that. It's a weird. Bro. I can't. I don't think he was on something. I think he was aware of his surroundings. I feel like That's like immediately like the conclusion like people try to jump to for like behavior like this, but I think he was fully aware of what he was saying, what he was doing, and that is just so much worse. Excitement can be mistaken for nervous. It could have just been excitement at first. It could have been. I don't know though. I don't get it. I well and truly, I do not understand why you would do something like this. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get why people on the internet took it the way they took it. But again, they're just as bad. I think he got nervous and he started crashing out. Straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know. And you're right, Jay, it's a lot worse if that's the case.
Some dude would be desperate enough to go through these actions or do this type of interaction because he could not get a simple phone number.
That's what I'm saying.
We are all very much still in shock, so please forgive us if we are emotional. But we are not.
we
literally were like, let's try to like keep it together.
We are very much in shock, and we need you guys to know like that clip does not do it justice for how scary it was. It was
like you didn't show.
You see, at first, bro, I'm telling you, at first, like they're trying to play it off like it's a joke, but they're nervous. They're not comfortable with the situation from the get-go. That's why the guy was like. That's why one of the friends was like, "Oh, can I be mean to him? He's still following us." Like. They wanted him gone. They didn't want him following them, and he continued, and it just got worse. It just escalated from there.
And we just want to use it as like a learning situation because we see a lot of people saying like, oh, I would have done this if I was there, but you have no idea how fast it really happened.
Yeah.
We did not know that it was even the same guy up until he made the original thread about following us. We didn't click it.
He changed clothes.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah. So kept running and trying to get something out of his pocket. And like I said, like you guys, when that clip cuts off, like we had to run into a store screaming that somebody was going to kill us so that somebody would step in and let us in the back. And we were lucky that one of the workers who was not like questioning
I can't
us,
watch this again. I'm sorry. It's really, it hurts to watch. It's like, it's so sad.
If you think using medication for weight loss,
I just can't process how it got to that point. It's ridiculous. I think he heard them laugh and thought they were laughing at him, and then he crashed out. You think so? Maybe, you know. I don't even know, man.
This is one thing I do hate about internet content or internet culture or just existing here on the internet is the fact that these women even feel the need to.
Well, the real demon, Amarath, went 1v4 and shot the intruder and didn't go online and cry because some dumb dude shit. Like, what, why are you comparing two situations? Like, oh my god, what is wrong with you, bro? Wow. That's even worse, Jay. That's even worse. This is ridiculous. How could you... Oh my god.
Address the situation, address any naysayers, address any doubters. Like, I understand the concept of letting supporters and fans know that you are safe, sound, you're just going through something mentally, etc., etc. Especially because part of the reason why these women had to come out and say what they said is because people had so...
She was tweeting while the whole thing was happening. There's no Israel. Oh, is it?
So much analyzation as to what the cameraman should have did.
Why was the cameraman still recording? Dumbass getting angles of the girls and panicking and said, bro... He's cameraman, not security. Sinner said he was trying not to break the equipment while still blocking the way. And you can see him doing it. Like, he'd actively put himself in between himself and the attacker. Like, no, between them and the attacker. Like, you actively saw him do that. The entire time, he was, like, behind him, if that makes sense. People wrote journals during World War II. I mean... Fair enough. But he was actively defending them the entire time. So for people to say like, oh yeah, he's still recorded. Bro, all he was doing was holding the camera, bro. It happened, I feel like it just happened to still be pointing their direction. But he was still like, you see him do it at least twice. You see him defend them from the attacker.
He should have put the camera down and beat
Blaming all of our employees.
him up. Somebody should have had Hume on him.
Actually baffling comments I've read from people, and there's people saying that they would have done in the moment or trying to dictate who did something wrong instead of blaming the actual guy and being happy. I'm saying thank God everybody's okay in this situation. It's called evidence also. He's clearly also trying to not trying to give him screen time, I believe. Yeah.
He should have turned around, boxed them, and slapped them and boxed.
As a guy still didn't stop him from trying to attack. It's like he just didn't. You're an idiot. Like it's like everybody on the internet is brain dead. It's really, this is bad. This is really bad. This is poor.
Body folded him and all this, that, and the third. Look, whether you decide to be on the side.
Thank you. Somebody actually saw it. He was holding the camera while pushing him back twice. My whole problem, the camera didn't need to be held. This weren't no content. Put that shit down. Take care of the situation like a man. You should. Oh my God, bro. I don't disagree with your sentiment, but he was working as a cameraman, not security. The moment bro says, I'll kill you, his job importance is immediately heightened because now the footage can be used in a court of law. Sinner did good by knowing where to call site security. Bro, this is what happens when you just live online, like day in, day out. This is genuinely what happens.
Side of, I'm going to put my hands on him. He should have put a little bit more elbow, etc., etc. No matter what side you could have.
Sinner's cameraman needs to learn Taekwondo so he can hold the camera while kicking the bad guys. That would help. That would help. But he did his thing though. He kept him away. He kept him away at like every moment he needed to.
Good on in the conversation as to what the cameraman should have did. Ultimately, the first conversation and the only conversation that should be really had right now is what the hell was this mentally ill man doing following these young girls around and then talking about how he was going to threaten to do something to them while putting his hands in his pockets. Full stop. It's bad enough that anytime a woman cuts on camera, they get some sort of unjust criticism.
Kaisenat dropped his Arkham series marathon stream. This is what I'm talking about. When female streamers like Pokemon and Sinner are out here complaining nobody watches them while they just sit in their rooms complaining about not enough donations, Kaisenat is out here making entire videos of him as Batman, fighting Deathstroke and getting people hyped, lol. Like, you gotta level up, man. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not a fair judgment to make. Kai is one of the like biggest streamers in the game right now, like probably in like the top 5, maybe top 3 biggest streamers in the game right now. The funding and access he has is different to what your average streamer is gonna have access to. Sure, but like they're still trying. They're making an effort to, you know, make a fun engaging stream for the people to tap into. I don't they're doing as much as they can do, you know? It's not like they're not trying. It's just Kai I mean, they kind of like, how much bigger is Kai than them though? How much more access does Kai have than them though? How much more opportunities does Kai have than them though? You do what you're able to do, innit? It's not like they're not trying. For you to completely dismiss their effort is kind of crazy. They're both in the top 1%. What does that mean, bro? Pokemon has massive influence on Twitch. But whose subathon was it? Was it Sinner's subathon? Or was it Pokemon's? Because if it was Pokemon subathon, sure, I get it. But I'm pretty sure it was Sinner's, no? It was just... Female streamers gain following, not doing a lot to be honest. The male glazes them. But they I think their goal for the stream was more, oh my god, Bob House got more publicity than we live in a weird. It was Valkyrie and Sinner. Yeah. Oh, fairs. But yeah. I don't know. I'm just giving my take on it.
Simping for the simps or whatever.
Oh, wait, hold
sort of
on.
unjust criticism about how they're selling their bodies, simping for the simps or whatever the case may be. You know.
Oh, okay. There we go. Kai has a production team and is able to do amazing. So it was Sinner. It was Sinner who did it. Able to do amazing sets beyond my level, and he's awesome when he does. I built this set by hand, planned every guest, had every segment set up, and you chose to judge off one segment where we were sitting down. We've done boot camp, hired a fine dining chef to turn us into one, cook-offs and IRLs, things tailored to women creators for positivity, and even collabs with some of the biggest male creators in the space. Joined, loving to be friends with us, and you chose to judge off one clip and compare to put woman creators down when we did the first female duo marathon. So they did try. They made an effort, you know. She was there for one of the days. I feel like male streamers have to work a lot harder to attain their viewers. That tweet is right. Kai did all of that too by himself. What? What are you talking about? She just said she didn't have a team behind her, bro. She did this on her ones. Like, she's putting in the effort. Like, did he start off with all those production levels? What are you talking about, bro? He didn't start off with all that stuff, Majid. But he used... What is your point right now? I'm really, like, I'm lost. I feel like you lost, like, you're missing the mark here. Her point is she doesn't have a production team. There was a point where Kai wasn't as big as them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Didn't start with all of that, just like Sinner. Yeah. Yo, what's good, Mr. Shanghai? Yeah. I can't believe this. Yeah, it's crazy. It's honestly insane. I'm waiting for Feiger to kind of like express his point a bit clearer. Like, they probably had the chance to have a production team, probably chose not to have one. I mean, Sinner's still kind of... Is she new to the game? I've only really heard her name within the past year. I didn't really hear much about her before. I don't know. But yeah, they're still putting in effort to make a good... It's not Pokimane in this situation, bro. It's not Pokimane in the situation. Pokimane was a guest. Sinner's been around. Oh, she's only been blowing up recently. Okay. Pokimane's not the one doing the subathon. Yeah, why? It's not Pokimane. It's Sinner. It was Sinner's stream, Sinner's subathon. Sinner's the one who's being criticized here. She's the one that built the set by hand. She's the one that put in the effort to try, you know, make a fun, engaging stream for the people. And this guy has gone and seen one clip and said, da 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 da. I don't know if he's still typing or not. Yeah. As a guest for one of the days. No, she wasn't. Pokimane was being criticized too. Do you man have the goldfish of it? Bro.
Sort of unjust.
Okay. He's talking about this specific... Okay. When female streamers like Pokimane and Sinner are out here complaining and nobody watches them, I say just sitting there. Okay. But Pokimane wasn't doing the subathon. She wasn't out here trying to, you know, bring people in, you know?
Just criticism about how they're selling their bodies, simping for the simp.
But it's not Pokimane in this situation though. It's Cinna. Pokimane's there, yes. She is there. But it's not her that did the subathon. It's Cinna that's done the subathon. I think so. It was Valkyrie and Cinna were doing a co-stream. Yeah.
So whatever the case may be, you know, putting themselves out there in some sort.
Pokimane and our clones are starting to get called out for their behavior. That's so weird. Dravaler's a weird guy,
sexual
bro.
manner. So when we get to this point where these women are seemingly, not even seemingly, attacked on camera, and people are still giving them question, gripe, grief, etc., etc.,
yeah,
and then also hopping on the bandwagon of what the employees should have did, what they would have did, etc., etc. I'm always a proponent of being mindful of the conversations that I'm having, because, and I'm not even saying the reason why that young man did what he did is because of internet conversations. Hell, I don't know why he did. I just know he needs to be locked up. But I do know when we continue these silly little conversations, tropes, you know, making fun of segments, etc., about anybody with any plight, stuff like this happens. It opens up the door to say the most meanest things. It opens up the door to honestly just be a hateful and harmful person. This isn't time for your hindsight takes. This isn't time for your...
Yeah, we're at a point, bro. Hate culture on the internet is crazy right now.
Captain Sava, whatever the case may be. This is just time to say, yo, I'm glad these young women are safe, and then 100%. Let's analyze how we can make this a more inclusive space for women by not perpetuating some of these, you know, insane tropes or talking points that ultimately can lead to violence.
Yeah.
With Google.
Alright, there's one more video, right?
Just check this out. All black shit got style. Got a bad bitch in my section and she rolling up that loud. Got tunnels on the couch. Keep running your mouth. They ain't